What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
It's because it's in full screen. If you put a borderless window, you won't have to.
How do I do that?
Set options and then video, full screen right here. Swap it to borderless windowed. Alright, Y to apply.
Hmm.
Yeah, apply. And
Whoa. Okay.
because full screen has to be in focus at all times.
Fair enough.
If you go out of focus, it minimizes. It's also just kind of like the best performance way to do it, but
Okay. Yeah, we don't really care.
yeah, we don't care. We're running on 60 hertz.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. The robot set. Sorry. Or
Yeah.
starting the JV match tonight. The varsity team didn't play, and if you did catch it, we started streaming the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. That was pretty interesting, but we had to quit because the capture card was causing too much
Are
lag.
you streaming through that microphone?
No.
For looks.
Yeah.
I see.
Aesthetic. Purely aesthetic.
Yeah.
What else? Anything worth?
Who are we going against?
We're going up against Southern Nazarene University, also known as SNU.
Why does that UMT?
Go Bolts.
You wrong?
Because it looks like Cody lied to me. Maybe he was talking about we were going up against SNU in Super Smash Bros.
Maybe.
No, I thought he mentioned
You don't know who we're
Overwatch.
playing, huh?
How am I supposed to know?
Let me find out.
Yeah, you find out. Oh, cool! Look at that. We're all going like the golden insignia thing. Somehow all was nope. There's two ashes. Lame. All right, we got Reaper Reap, Slug and Jellian, Brawl Slayer, Buddy, and Vroom. Reese is not here, and Caden is also not here. I forget what Reese's name is in game. Caden's name is Big Bowler. He won't be playing because he's currently in Vegas playing Magic.
Reese was battery.
Oh, Reese's battery. Good point. So we have some more subs in. We also have members of the varsity team just watching. And the opposing team, who do we have? We got Gorp, Rennie, Joy Boy, One Piece fan, Craben, Meat, 11305. I guess Meat was already taken.
Meat 11,304 and below were all taken.
I guess so, yeah.
Pretty competitive name.
We got me, Wizzywig.
Wizzywig.
Wizzy McMead, huh?
What
Tech
you see
major.
is what you get.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. What you
knows.
see is me playing terribly. What you get is a bad teammate.
Looks at your stats. Yeah. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Can you see my player stats?
I don't think you're on public, but let's see. Eliminations, deaths. Okay. Elims are like given out like candy. Final blows, 1070. Solo kills, 239. So you've died 2,678 times, and you've gotten 239 kills of your own.
I've died 200. Wait, where do you see that?
Right where it says eliminations.
Oh, is that how many times I die? I thought deaths would be how many times I die.
Best was 29. Is that? Oh, elims. I was like, how do you have best amount of deaths? Yeah. Okay, never mind. 1925 deaths. I was getting it mixed up. I was reading it as eliminated, not eliminations.
Ah.
Yeah. I wish people would just say kills on there, but eliminations are a team thing. You have lost exactly one more game than you have won.
Nice.
Your win-loss ratio is indeed negative.
where even is
By
that?
one. Scroll up a little bit. 143, 144.
That's hilarious.
That's pretty funny. It's like are you like trying to keep it even?
No. The intention was not there.
Hmm.
Best kill streak 16, multi kills 12, on fire 8 minutes. That kills a normal person. But I'm built different, I guess.
Build different.
Melee final
fire
blows.
retardant.
2, best.
Best in one match.
Best solo kills 15, best final blows 15, best eliminations 29.
Somebody must have been playing on your account.
I guess so, yeah.
You think
That's
you could have done
crazy.
that?
That's crazy. I think there's been a couple matches where I've been like cracked.
Absolutely correct. These cranberries are rough.
Sorry, folks, that was a cranberry in my throat. All right.
We're going against Grizz Glacier.
Not the Grizzles. Okay, I guess I'll change the name
I don't
to.
know what school they are.
So I can just. Well, UMT.
Yeah, UMT. What does UMT stand for?
I
thought my brain went to Universal Mountain Time.
University of Mutant Turtles. We've discussed this.
Them again? We've come across them.
We have
because
come across
we've had
them.
this conversation.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
It's on a stream somewhere. Where'd that? Who? Did we go against a UMT? I gotta let me.
Wait, so the JV team is called Jakku?
Yeah, they made us. They wouldn't let us put Tiger Esports.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us put esports because they were ECU Esports, Tiger Esports JV. We were varsity. They didn't allow that for whatever reason.
So are we going up against them again?
I feel like we've talked about this. So was that a couple weeks ago? They haven't played them before, have they? Like that's not possible.
We've talked about it. Maybe you guys went up against them or something. But no, why would we talk about it then?
Yeah.
Facebook says JV is playing University of Montana. Okay, good to know.
No.
University of Montana Tech. Maybe it's just coincidentally the same exact people.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right, so UMT, so it just updates automatically? Oh, stream info updated successfully. All right, Destiny, if you saw the name change, tell us in 3 minutes.
I don't know. Maybe they played during the initial placements. Did they play against them, or was there genuinely just another UMT that was different?
There might have been just another UMT that was different.
Grizz Glaciers, I don't recognize that name.
Same.
But I also wouldn't have seen it if I were in here.
We're in Joy Boys game. We're cooked.
Joy Boys game, we're just playing it. Gamers got a game.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Usually my KD in every other game. Significantly worse. I think in Rainbow Six I had exactly 2 characters with a positive KD, and I just lost it not that long ago.
I take pride in always having a positive KD in anything I play.
Every single character in Rainbow Six Siege you have a positive KD in?
I mean, maybe not if I touched a hero, like, what do they call it? Operator once, and I died, and then I was like, this operator sucks, because I died,
Yeah.
and I quit. But overall, any game, my stats are always positive KD.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not that way at all.
I'm not amazing, but I'm not bad.
I'm bad.
Slightly above average.
In fact,
we're getting more people.
Terrible.
Hey, can normal people check in? Besides like captains or managers?
It has to be either captain or manager.
No, Cody is? Because like, we have no clue who's considered
Oh.
the captain of our team.
Well, can it be Reach? Like,
True.
he's the only one who
Cody
knows
should be in that other lab, is he not?
We haven't checked.
That's where he was.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Currently.
We're gonna be DQ'd.
No, we don't have a team captain.
I always check in on time, but sometimes I forget to click start match until after we're done. I click start match, submit results, end match. There's a lot of steps.
Lucas says, yo.
You know where Cody is. Yeah. I only got one notification. I
So-
just now got the message.
I guess Luke and Alex are a little, what are they? Substitute coaches? Is that his name, Alex?
Yes, Alex.
Okay,
and
Alex and Luke,
Lucas.
yeah. Are they just coaching as a time to?
Well, they're not allowed to coach mid-game.
Well, obviously not, but because
But I mean, yeah, they can spectate and between rounds give advice.
All right.
Yeah.
Here's an
I
idea.
make sure they know.
John becomes the official esports coach.
I mean, we could hire for it. If he wanted to. Because he doesn't have a bachelor's.
No, well, I mean, he's getting his degree online.
Which one? I've heard of a couple now.
That makes sense.
I'm not sure what he's going for right now.
Every team has a Star Wars planet name. So I know Tatooine. What's Jakku? That's not the. Oh. Okay. It's just the Tatooine ripoff from Force Awakens. I get it.
Tatooine. What is it? What is it from?
Star Wars.
What does it mean?
It's the planet that Luke was raised on.
The Skywalker guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who, like, his father's a really bad guy. Spoilers, sorry. It's only been a few decades now, right?
Well, so it's funny. Darth Vader's name in German is just Dark Father. So it goes like, what does that mean?
That's really funny. I mean, before it was revealed, you just think, oh, he's father of the Empire.
We actually have full spectating. It's sick.
Yeah. It's normally not really worth it to spectate the enemy team, but
Did I guess the right people?
I guess the right people.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, free camming is nice to have.
No, free camming is honestly the thing. That and also being able to consistently switch between.
I like in the Overwatch League, whenever they used to like have an overlay, they'd bring up the map and have an overlay of everybody's little icon to see where they're moving. I always thought that was really cool. Yeah. It doesn't look like it.
Alrighty, round one is up and going.
Your camera controls are pretty smooth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, F8 it is. I'm sorry,
Here we are.
I get confused easily.
That happens to all of us.
Alex, we're meeting in the middle. Yeah.
I'm not sure how the matchup between our tanks work. I feel like most of the time Zarya beats him, but since he has two different forms, Zarya definitely beats this form, but his little form, I think Zarya loses.
All right, looks like we lost our tank.
We've
But they
killed
lost.
two, we've lost our tank. We've
Reaper
lost the
Reap.
DPS.
Got a shout out for Reaper Reap in the chat. Oh, he's dead.
Looks like we're gonna be able to do it. Uh-oh.
That would have been really impressive if he was able to hit all those shots.
Yep.
Okay, but he actually was able to capture
Their
the
tank
point.
is back. We haven't captured it. We're trying to. But
Okay.
it looks like they're backing up. They're regrouping, so we get the point. They actually captured it first. They got the 30%. So now we're playing catch up.
Why do they have so many? Okay, well.
It's really nice to be able to see the enemy through the walls.
Yeah.
If only we could do that like in game, right? But only us, not the enemies, right?
True.
True. I want the advantages. They're not allowed to have them.
No, that'd be fair.
Fair. Yeah, very fair for me.
Ooh, heroes never die.
Zarya is pretty charged up. She died to Riptire.
Yeah.
I was like, how did her health just disappear?
Nice.
Cassidy ult secured a single one of them. His ult is so hard. Most of the time you won't even get kills with it.
The planet Ray is initially on. Yeah. Alright, Reaper takes out their tank. That's our team. They have a tank down. We're down to McCree, Cassidy, my bad.
We've killed their tanks, so they're forced to keep backing off. They're going to want to regroup because they don't want to force it without their tank. Without a tank, you're kind of just...
Alright, we have 2/3 of the objective secured. Just gotta keep it a little longer.
They have Reaper ultimate. Reaper Reach going to try to get in position. It's going to be very good for them. They might be able to clear him out before the last fight even starts.
It looks like he's hiding back there.
They had counter-stalked the Zarya.
Nice Reaper ult.
It's one, two.
He got two of them. He looks like he's following up on the tank.
Going for the Zarya.
Oh, she popped the bubble.
Yeah,
and
there we go.
Nice.
Reaper Reap just reaping everybody. Reaping a lot of souls out here. True
Wow.
to the name.
That was a pretty good play from Reaper.
Reaper is reaping.
And objective secured.
We got it. Very
First point to
nice.
East Central
Yeah.
Tigers. Or, I'm sorry, East Central Jakku.
Slug here is doing very good on Cassidy.
They're celebrating in there. Got quite the crowd, actually. Yeah, I hate public property.
Public property?
What? He was just shooting these things off.
Oh, I was like, what are you trying to say?
No, my favorite thing to do is Sigma was like throw a ball into here and watch it explode and take out all of those things.
Yeah. Our healing lineup is very interesting to me. Mercy and Moira, it's not something you see very often.
All right, let's see if I can actually do some decent camera work.
Some cinematic stuff. People are hired to do cinematic intros every time. It's interesting. They have a Reinhardt now. This is gonna be very interesting for us. Reinhardt does really well against Zarya. They swap to a Mei. Reaper going on the flank, drawing some attention.
All
Now
right,
we're flanking them. A little bit of a pincer attack.
well, points contested.
Now we're just
Ooh,
rolling.
and we had
Mei wall.
Yeah.
Mei wall got him.
Pindo
We didn't-
Zarya
we
out,
didn't
actually
break it.
outside of combat. Okay, wrong person to look at. Wrong person to look at. All right, three of our players are down. All of them are up. Looks like we're heading for a retreat, seeing if they don't kill all of us. All right, looks like we're just prepping a bit, making sure we don't die when we bum rush. Reap's going for a flank. Everyone else is going head on. Trying to get past that Reinhardt, though, is going to prove a bit of a challenge. How charged up is the Zarya beam? Zarya's beam's pretty charged up.
Doing a very good job of juggling the bubbles to try to keep one up most of the time. Doing a good job. Our Mercy's having very good movement. I'm enjoying watching that.
Let's watch some Mercy. I said Mercy. I said Mercy. Brutal. Okay,
Very
looks
brutal.
like their Junkrat
Junkrat,
just went
yeah.
straight for her, and we have been unfortunately pushed back. 4 out of our 5 players absolutely decimated, with Moira retreating. 52% objective cleared from them. We have got yet to get any of it. But yeah, no, they're right. The Mercy does have some pretty good movement here.
Yeah, if you notice on the top left, Joy Boy, their tank has his ultimate. So we've got to watch out for his ultimate. If we get caught by it, they'll just wipe our team immediately. Our tank also has his ultimate. Our Zarya is in a trap. Walled off now.
All right, so Jellion's going for an
Lost it.
ult. Ooh, and he didn't get a single kill.
Getting rezzed, yep.
And
There goes the ultimate. Wasted. Wasted the ultimate.
wasted the ultimate, but the Lucio ultimate was actually...
It's an even fight so far.
Wow. Oh, that was pretty brutal. Good heals.
Yeah, we got it.
Nice.
Nice.
Complete team kill for East Central. Let's go.
A bit more ultimates
Attaboy,
than
Reap.
you would like to throw in, but they had to secure that. Otherwise, they would have just lost the point.
Yeah.
It sucks whenever you're in that kind of a position. So
Alright,
the enemy has their Mei ults, so they've really got to be careful of that now.
Reap's going in for the flank.
Reaper absolutely just
Mail has been put.
terrorizing.
Ooh, and she walled off one of the best
Zarya is
exits.
caught.
Mm.
Our Zarya's down.
Taking out 2 of us really quickly. It looks like they're about to contest and possibly take the point back from us
Their,
immediately.
their tank might fall. Their tank might fall.
Yeah.
We
Reaper's
have
able to come
shot.
back. Oh, but that,
Ryan just absolutely sniped off our Moira.
yeah, and that Mei is so good at walling people off,
We have
especially
a
in this
Mercy
map right
sitting
here.
in the corner, hiding. Great. Just got out.
39, and objective
We're
secured.
able to touch.
Second point goes to University of Mutant Turtles.
Map score is now 1-1.
What are they going to be? Ninjas. Cue ball sliding. Let's go cue ball.
How loud is it?
Actually, it's not that bad. I have only. It's last time it was really loud. I have it here so I can hear you.
This would
What?
make me go deaf. I can hear it just fine.
Fair.
I am curious about the Zarya pick.
I mean, she seems to be doing pretty well. Like you said, she did a great job of juggling her balls.
Yeah. He's juggling out here. Yeah, the problem is Zarya struggles against Reinhardt. Reinhardt's a pretty stiff competition against her. But you can always outplay your opponents. Even if they do counter you, there's always room to outplay them.
Alright, looks like they have both the hallways here pretty secured.
They've split up, which puts them kind of at a disadvantage. We picked off their... We're getting them.
Actually, yeah, it looks like
Flank work. They divided themselves, so we're gonna just conquer them.
that being said, they are securing the objective first. Nope, it is contested, but
Reaper got caught.
yeah.
Almost had him.
They put that ice wall up. Didn't really seem to do a lot. Didn't block anyone off from really much. And we are coming in strong.
May uses her ice block to survive. We have an Ashe. Love watching some Ashe gameplay.
Ooh, some good damage on the side here.
Very good pick on Lucio. Slug is absolutely just killing it.
Bummer. Gets taken out
Unfortunate.
by the Reinhardt.
They get hit by an icicle and then the slash, the fire strike. Couldn't tell. And we gotta regroup and run up. Coming up on our Reaper ultimate. The enemy is about to have their May, unfortunately. See, this room's really tough because that Junkrat is just throwing his little bombs in there. But Reaper, once again, has clobbered him. It's looking very good for us. We've taken out their Junkrat and their Lucio.
Yeah, I mean, we're up right now with an advantage, but that May ult, kind of devastating. A lot of us taken out, and we still haven't had any
Killed their
points.
tank. Got their Juno. Very nice, Reaper. Very nice.
We're capturing. Hopefully he can maintain it. No.
Junkrat's very devastating up close.
Yeah, though we have we have successfully secured the objective, but they're still pretty high at 69%. It's going to take quite a while for us to.
Our team needs to watch out for that Reinhardt ultimate and that Riptire. That Riptire's going to come out of nowhere like it always does.
Alright, looks like most of us have our ults up.
Oh, that would have been so cool. I respect that a lot. There's the Reinhardt ultimate. Oh, he got slept. Arana slept him. Oh, their Lucio used his ultimate. Gonna be tough to outdamage that. Reaper's over there.
So
They
many of our
forgot
ults
about
are up.
him.
Only 2 of theirs are. Alright.
Junkrat's dead. We nanoed our Reaper. Reaper's just going in there. Reaper chased them all the way back to their spawn.
Pretty good play.
They ran away.
I had a hard time keeping track of what was really going on here.
I'd run away from Reaper too. Somebody just shooting shotguns at you? I'm running.
With so many of them, you can just throw them away at ease.
Yeah, dude's so rich, honestly.
Yeah.
How can he have so many shotguns?
He also has his ult up.
Look, he just throws them away. He's gonna be looking for his ultimate. If he can get behind that Rhine and kill everybody around them, he's looking for it. Juno's not the optimal choice. Yep.
Oh.
Ooh, that Rhine really angled that shield very nicely.
Brutal. That would have been super good for us.
We're doing really well. We won the fight, looks like.
We still have the point secured.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
That Junkrat of theirs is really good.
Junkrat can hit you with a bomb and a mine at the same time and kill almost anybody except for your tank. This is the last fight the enemy team has. If we can wipe them off this, we're going to be able to win this point and win the map. The enemy tank can't be healed. We've taken him down. We have a massive advantage for this fight right now. Their May used ice block. One of their supports is down. Both supports are down. No healing's coming in.
Oh, put a May ult defensively? Brutal.
Yeah.
And also, oh man.
I've
point
had
goes-
that personally happen too. That always feels bad. We won the map though.
Yeah, we won the map. Kind of feels bad at the end there. That Reaper, or not the Reaper, the Junkrat was able to take out 2 of us. Reaper killed himself. Yeah, but the play of the game definitely goes to him. Reaper's got some great plays here, and he's so good at getting these ults off.
He's going on some very nice flanks.
But you're right. This Reinhardt is doing such a good job of angling that shield to completely negate anything he's doing. Because so many of these ults would have been so much more effective if that didn't happen.
If that Reinhardt had held his shield just flat, just vertical, he wouldn't have been able to save his May there. But he knew to angle it downward. He did a really good job on that.
Yeah. All right, we are in between games. I'm afraid to leave because they probably will just start without me.
It's always so tragic accidentally walking off the map. It feels so bad. I do it so often. If I'm like not paying enough attention, I'll keep on backing up. And I'll think I'm on a different part of the map than I am because I'm so tunnel visioned on somebody and just walk right off.
Going to pressure. Alrighty.
Looks like Reaper Reap is going to tank.
Tabeshi. Roller going under pressure. I feel like this crowd is probably a bit different than our varsity teams, because these people seem to know what they're doing. Because normally in between for the varsity matches, I'll go and explain some how the characters work and explain some of the maps a bit. Mainly to appeal to some of the players' parents, which is usually the good move here. It might be
Yeah.
beneficial anyways.
My in-laws they haven't really touched video games since Zelda back in the 80s.
That's actually pretty impressive.
So we had to download Twitch on their TV in their living room for them and sign them in on an account. And yeah. So whenever they're watching, I don't think they understand a whole lot of what's happening.
But it's good to learn, especially like in such a high octane environment like this. Learning as you go along is not super easy, especially when a lot of video games don't come easy. So now it looks like a lot of you guys are here to support the players, like you know them. Bellison, Isaiah, Biggie Cheese. So
Still love Biggie Cheese.
I love Biggie Cheese, yeah. So I'm debating on what we should really do. How many of these people's parents do you think are watching? If you're a parent, say something.
If you know how to type in chat.
Well, also, we'll see this in 3 minutes, so the
Yeah.
next match will probably start by then. But
Right now it is 8:26 for us.
Yeah. I'm rewatching Hajime no Ippo. How far did you get in your
Yeah, you
first
told me.
rewatch?
What?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
Conversation here. I gotta
Oh,
add context,
I
dude.
see. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta entertain. It's hard to say. I got past. They were in their big tournament. I don't know if I finished it.
Like the rookie tournament, or
yeah.
Okay. No, I'm at the.
I know he beat the. I don't know. It's been months.
What was the last fight he won?
Oh, he beat the guy who had that girlfriend that they were all kind of like worried about the guy. You know,
The very first match.
was that the very first match?
His debut match was the one that had like a notable girlfriend.
Where like they weren't he wasn't sure, like he wasn't putting in enough effort and stuff.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
got attitude checked. No, I watched. It's like 3 or 4 rounds in
3 or 4 rounds into the fight, or 3 rounds fights into the show?
into the tournament bracket.
Okay. Well, because after him because that was his debut match
Yeah.
ever.
Okay.
After him was his first entry, which was against the American.
I remember he fought the guy who was an immigrant to Japan,
Yeah. Well, he was
and he was known for throwing super heavy shots.
the black guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
beat him.
Well, he wasn't an immigrant. He was he was military.
Military.
Yeah. So he was just on base.
No, he was a minor.
He was a minor.
Wasn't he a minor?
No.
I thought the rookie tournament was for minors.
Rookie
like
tournament is
under
for
18.
no. It's for debuts that year.
Huh? So he was fighting grown adults.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, he fought a genuine grown man.
No.
And then the one after that was the technical fighter, the guy who really played like super close and then was going for the clinches more, and then he would win off of points rather than a knockout.
Yeah.
Which I think that's like my
And that
favorite
was the
fight.
guy he was facing, and the guy was kind of like starting to see the appeal of going in for the big swings and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of why he lost.
Well, so it was crazy because like Ippo was 100% supposed to lose that fight.
Yeah.
But then the guy goes like, I got a hit. I finally got a hit. And then proceeds to get a big head and lose. But like his strat was perfect. And then he just immediately, like, the satisfaction of getting one hit in the very first time in his entire career goes like,
He was fighting like a Mayweather style, so just boring, so turtley.
yeah. But it was working for him so well. And I thought that was a really cool fight because he was one of my favorite characters.
I think he did the better thing, because what's the point of doing it if you don't enjoy it? It's just not fun.
Well, there's definitely a fun in winning.
He's paid to do it. But yeah, but what's a win if it's just like the most... Like, I couldn't stand watching Mayweather fights because he was so boring to
Well,
watch.
so for us, the audience, yeah, it might be boring, but for them, it's pride. They're playing smart, right?
Okay, they could also just fight.
But this isn't WWE, man. They're not playing purely for entertainment. They're playing
But
to
they
win.
can just fight.
They are fighting. And Mayweather's winning. He's undefeated.
Mayweather just runs around. Mayweather also cherry-picked all of his matches to maintain his record.
I'm aware, but still.
He's not even that good. And unfortunately, he's too old to even face a good opponent now, which is so unfortunate.
Does coach's wives count? No. You don't count. I'm sorry, Destiny.
He's got to double down, triple down.
Hajime Ippo is a boxing anime, in case anyone was wondering. I don't know, nobody asked. Well, as of yet, nobody's asked.
Boxing's pretty cool. UFC is also very cool.
Oh, UFC is MMA.
Yeah. So you get to see boxing, wrestling, all sorts of crazy things. People doing spinning back fists, like jumping knees. It gets pretty crazy.
You get to see the Irish do what they love.
Yeah. My favorite person to watch was McGregor, just because I like people doing striker. Being a striker, basically just boxing. I loved watching one of his fights because he just, like 3 seconds in, just clipped somebody on the chin, immediately won.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, McGregor kind of got washed up. He focused too much on his whiskey brand instead of training, and then lost against Khabib.
Well, he became a huge personality, which I think is
he's like
the death of pure competition. Because as soon as you become a known figure, you start going from this idea of you're a competitive player in sport to WWE kind of logic, where like, yeah, larger than life characters, I'm gonna beat you, and you're not gonna remember your last name, kind of stuff. And so it's like, you know, what was it? Khabib comes in, yells, "That's the bottom line," and takes him out.
yeah, he just wasn't hungry to win anymore. He accomplished what he needed to, so he should have just retired. I don't know why he didn't.
I want to hide in the attic. How do I hide in the attic? It won't let me.
No. But yeah, UFC is really fun to watch. There's a lot of stuff that happens. That's real. That's as close as you can really get to like actual fights. It's always just really fun to watch.
Nah, on YouTube you can get some crazy like.
I don't like watching people fight like.
No, not like street fights. There was this bare knuckle boxing match stuff I used to watch, like Russian stuff, where they're just beating the crap out of each other. And I remember one match. I don't remember their names. There's something ridiculously Russian. But one match I was watching,
Ridiculously Russian.
Yeah, it was like it was this really buff guy who was like very clearly like more in shape, and the other guy was just some dude in blue jeans, and like behind a beer belly.
Blue jeans win.
Yeah, blue jeans won. It was so funny.
He had that like kind of like middle-aged dad strength on him.
Mm-hmm. All right, looks like our tank this time is Reaper replaying Doomfist.
Oh,
Playing aggressively and a little bit.
Discorded by that Zenyatta.
Yeah, overstepped just a bit.
They might get the Ryan.
Now, as I've mentioned before with this map, Eichenwald, this choke point is brutal. If you can't make past this choke point, you just lose the game entirely. And it's so easy to get locked up here.
We immediately
Switch
back
to Ryan, yeah.
It's a smart move.
Solid pick.
Doomfist wouldn't have worked against their comp, I don't think.
All right, going in from the side, getting some good fire strikes in. But our DPS is not doing a ton because they're getting hit so hard every time they're around this corner.
Hit a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have any space to work with.
Yeah, we're getting pushed back every single time. This Reinhardt's doing such a good job of keeping alive and applying pressure to us. And their insanely good support is just blasting us every chance we get. So right now, not looking in our favor. But if we're able to get past that little choke point there, the game probably will go to us. Looks like we're flanking over here. We were flanking over there.
Yeah. They have a really good comp to stall.
Yeah.
Junkrat can stop them from bunching up around the point. Reinhardt stops them entirely. Zenyatta just shoots his damage little things at you. He discords you, so Discord makes you take extra damage. It's just really good for stopping people.
All right, we got a mom in the chat, so good to know.
Zenyatta popped his ultimate. We almost had that Reaper.
Zenyatta's ultimate makes everyone effectively in that little radius indestructible.
Get some 300 healing per second. So
Yeah.
you can be insta-killed, but if you don't hit a one-shot kill, you're not going to kill it.
Ooh, Ice Wall blocking our Reaper charge. Reinhardt charge.
We wasted our shatter. That's unfortunate.
We also wasted our Juno ult, unless that's what you're talking about.
No, our Reinhardt shattered, and the enemy Reinhardt put up a shield, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, Malga, that's a good choice. Well, mostly. Zenyatta is really tough against Malga, but Malga also is really good against Ryan because he can break down his shield.
Yeah.
Junkrat Junkrat took out our soldier.
Stops me
Zenyatta
too.
took out our Ashe.
That's lame. Shouldn't stop me. All right, our Malga has been killed. We got a minute left just around the corner.
This is very tough for us.
Yeah, not looking great.
I'm not sure exactly what we should do. I think a good idea would be to go Pharah Mercy, potentially. Fly over.
Pharmacy.
Yeah. Zenyatta can't move out of the way fast enough. Mei can't move very fast. Junkrat can move, but then he can't
Looks
do
like
any damage.
we're going for a flank over here. We have caught the Reinhardt off guard. And
Reinhardt
he fell off the
charged
map.
right off
He
the
fell
map.
off the map. All right,
This
we
is our
actually have.
chance.
This is our chance.
Oh no, the Mei free stopped our team from moving.
Good play. Didn't get any of
We
us.
gotta
but
get
it
in there quick.
halted our momentum.
We've traded DPS.
All right, we're coming in hot.
We're potentially have this point. We're killing their Juno. The
Our-
Reinhardt is back.
back. It's too late for him. It is too. Okay, our Ashe just got killed by the Zenyatta.
Our Ashe is dead.
But
their tank is anti-healed. Now they can just kill the tank. Just
Yeah.
mow him down. Mow him down. No.
Oh! Shatter took out our Ana, and the Malga is getting shredded.
Gotta keep the Malga up.
Oh, Malga's staying alive.
Okay, it's looking good for us again. Riptire,
Oh.
Riptire. Got one of them. Got one
Just
of
got
them.
one, just
They
got
can
one.
Get him though. They got him. They got him. Yes.
Let's go into
Let's
overtime.
go. That was very close. That fight swung back and forth.
Holy crap! No, that Reinhardt just lurching off the edge like that is completely what turned the tide.
He accidentally threw the fight. He could have canceled his charge too, but he just kept going. Because in Overwatch 1, you could not cancel your Reinhardt charge, so if you charged, you were done for. You had to time it out. You had to know the distance.
This giant space beam is an ultimate that heals an incredible amount anytime where it hits, and so this was pretty good for us rounding this corner here. We are actually have taken out their Juno, their Zenyatta, and their Sigma, which is their
This
tank.
is what we meant by getting through the choke, then it's a lot easier.
Yeah, no, we are shredding them just because we got past that one corner.
Yeah.
Because you're right, they had such a great build to stall, but now they're having to switch it up
Junkrat
because
is fighting our soldier in there, and they are grouping up around their Junkrat. Our soldier made a good choice getting out of there.
yeah.
Can we kill that Zenyatta? It'd be very good for us.
All right, the opposing team is playing Sigma. Not the greatest pick for a tank on
They
this
have an
area.
attack Juno behind. We took her out. We
All
get
right.
their Zenyatta, killing their Zenyatta.
Killed
Got
the
their
Zenyatta.
Going for the Sigma now. We've got him. We are
Oh.
unfortunately frozen.
But the Maze, the Maze
I
still
didn't
alive,
know
actually.
May's ultimate ticked over time that dealt damage.
Yeah.
I thought he just froze you. I've never really paid enough attention to it. Malga's unfortunately looking to die.
Yeah, but we
Unfortunate.
needed a bit of a reset anyways.
We got
Oh, I was just dead wrong. This is not us.
we got Transcendence out, so that's good for us.
All right, Maga's going for the charge. All right, they're pushing us back a bit.
We threw Bob out. Bob doesn't look to have done a whole lot. I didn't get to see what happened.
All right, this is the first setback of this, but we only have 30 seconds left to go back to the payload and secure it before they win the round.
It's always fun whenever an opponent throws Bob right off the map and you just watch him run off.
All right, Sigma
Sucks.
wasted his ult just there,
Looks like they're going on the flank route.
and it looks like they're doing a
They're-
pretty good job. All you need to
They're
do is
going
touch
up
it to
top high
contest it.
ground. They gotta watch out for that Junkrat. He can easily pick one of them off.
All right, looks like that we are going. We're matching them with our own Sigma. Interesting pick. All right, it's contested.
When in doubt, pick exactly what they're playing and play it better.
We're in overtime. As long as we can just stay near the point.
It's looking good. We have a shot. We have no damage characters. We walked off the point.
We just walked off the point.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. We had the ground. We're just
Yeah.
a little far off.
Even high-ranked players do that. It's called a C9 because in a very high-profile competitive match with professionals, a team called Cloud9 actually walked off the point and lost because of that, even though they would have possibly won.
Hey, Lane, what would be a good strat against their team comp? Big Maui.
I don't.
3-minute delay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which comp.
But we'll do that for the next one.
Sigma is a poke hero, so poke gets beaten by dive, which means you jump on and you eliminate people. Zenyatta is very susceptible to dive. With Reinhardt, diving is tough against him. It's like what they have right now. What you want to do is poke, which means you burn down the Reinhardt shield until you can just push through him, basically. And then people like Junkrat. Junkrat is a very stationary hero, so somebody like Ashe can really get up on high ground, look over the Rein shield, and pick him off quite easily. Same with Zenyatta, but they don't have a Zenyatta anymore. They do have a Torbjorn now, and Torbjorn's also pretty stationary. So Soldier and Ashe can do a really good job just lasering them down. So it looks like we're playing a bit of a poke comp, which is good. We can hopefully stall them, but I foresee the Rein charging straight through us. Yeah.
Alright, looks like I can no longer control where I'm looking if I go outside. If I go outside.
Let's look at Soldier here. Yeah, if we let this Rein through and into the middle of our team, they will pretty quickly walk straight through us. We've traded damage heroes. We've lost the support. See, Sigma here is a poke hero. Being that close of a range is very bad for him.
Alright, looks like that was a team kill. Yeah, they were able to get past that choke point and just obliterate us.
Holding that choke point with poke against a brawl comp is pretty tough because...
Okay, what is a brawl comp?
So a brawl comp is anything that fights very close range, essentially. Reinhardt swings his hammer, it's close range. He wants to get into you and brawl. Like a drunken bar brawl, everybody's hitting each other, like that. And the problem is, poke doesn't have enough long range there to burn down the Reinhardt shield. So Reinhardt's more or less able to kind of just walk through it. And if he walks through the choke, you have to pay attention to him or he will kill everybody. And that lets the enemy team just kind of pick you off piece by piece. Now poke should do more. There's longer ranges. It's potentially better.
And that being said, they are rounding the corner pretty hot, and Sigma is he's doing pretty well actually. I thought he was getting hit a lot harder than he was.
Uno almost died there. Soldier's very low.
And Sigma let his shield get cracked.
Oh no! They killed our soldier. They're wiping us right now.
Yeah,
this might be it for us.
Complete team wipe. We just got.
Looks like this is it for us.
Literally it again. That Torbjorn ult did a lot of damage. Or
that
backline.
Torbjorn ult just spews lava on the floor, so if you touch, you get damaged. Whenever you're defending, it is so good to just use his ultimate all over the point, and they can't touch it or they will die. So it's really fun whenever it's on overtime and they have to touch the point. It always feels really good to do.
Alrighty, so the second game goes to UMT.
Now score is 1-1. Is the first to 3. We'll be moving on to round 3, and I believe it is a push. Yeah. So we'll see what map we get. Push is always very interesting. It's quite long, honestly. We'll see what happens.
I'm thinking.
Mauga isn't known to be very good because he is such a massive person, so it's so easy to hit him, and he doesn't really have much to survive, so your supports have to constantly heal him to keep him alive. They need to introduce some way to keep him alive easier so that he can actually do his job. So Mauga's really good if you can keep him healing, because he's basically just then a raid boss, but he's really hard to keep up.
Screw it. They can invite him in game in case I miss him. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some water and I'll
All
let
right.
them know.
Yeah, let them know. All right, I'm gonna go over what Mauga does, just for fun. Okay, Mauga is a tank. Now, for anyone who's unaware, there are 3 classes in the game. There are tank, support, and damage. Damage deals damage, tank takes damage, and the support heals. So Mauga has 575 health, but he is a giant target, and he also has these 2 giant guns. They take a while to load up, and they're both your both left and right click. So you can either just do one at a time, take a little bit of a wind up, or you can just shred with both. Now, when you do both, it's significantly less accurate. He also shift is a sprint. which goes pretty far and deals a lot of damage. And he also has this ability that allows him to heal. So bink, bink, bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh man, I'm actually my health is higher because that sprint also gave me a bit of a shield. Ouch. Ooh. Ah, that hurt so much. Oh, and now I'm healing. So look, so not a lot of damage, but if I go here, a lot more damage. But it's extremely inaccurate. So that is Mauga's kit. I can go for his ultimate. His ultimate puts people into chains up people up in an area. Also kind of a high reload time. But this is what Lane was talking about when he said that he can just shred through shields. Because he can. He can consistently deal a crazy amount of damage, and when needs be, he can just boom, and knock people out of the way. Deal damage in their wake too, and then he can heal himself. It's just he's all around. Oh, also anyone in that little radius gets healed too. He can do a lot. Now let me get his ult up if I can. Alright, his ult basically says, boom, everyone in this area is chained. They cannot leave this arena, and so they have to fight face-to-face with Mauga himself. At close quarters, he shreds. So that's what Mauga does. Going over what Mauga does.
Oh yeah. One of his guns lights you on fire, and the other gun gets all critical hits while you're on fire.
See, that is great why he's here, because I did not know that.
Yeah,
Which
like
one?
right click on him. Hold your right click. Yeah, or that, and then that gets someone. You might, and then right click. It's your other gun. It does your left gun. I guess. Yeah, the incendiary makes him on fire, and then your right gun will hit all criticals as if you were hitting their head. It's like Ash Dynamite puts all enemies on fire, so then he can just hold his right click and deal extra damage to all of them.
Okay.
The fire is exactly what Ash's grenade does. And then whenever you're up close, you can just hold both.
Good to know.
Like, hold both and...
Yeah, hold both. I was showing...
shoot off at a distance. It's something that's hard to see. Like, turn here, walk a little bit, and shoot down there. Whenever you shoot in both, it's really scattered, so you only want to shoot both really close range. Yeah,
I was mentioning that you can either do one for accuracy, or you can do both for a lot more damage, but a lot less, more inaccurate.
Range, yeah. At distance, you want to hold left. Did you show what the heal does?
Yeah, I showed the area. Yeah. All right, who do you think we should go over next?
Who's some people that you've been seeing?
We saw a lot of Sigma gameplay last time, and I am the Sigma expert because he's the only character I ever played. He's very slow, but he's also a decently tanky character.
He also does not make footsteps because he's actually floating in the air.
Yeah, my feet aren't touching the ground.
You have no feet.
He is... I have feet.
No, look.
Okay, whatever.
Where are your feet?
He only has these 2 rounds that do pretty decent damage, and they do area damage, so... Oh, they also bounce.
Yeah, they can bounce off walls and they do a little bit of an area of effect.
He also has his ability where he can put up a shield.
Yeah.
It takes a decent amount of damage. I can take it back, and I can also set where I want it. I can put it closer to them. How about they win this? Can I bring brownies to the next team practice? Sounds good. We should relay that to them eventually. What? Do they have something to say?
I don't know. I don't know if that's asking a question or a suggestion. if it's a question, I mean, your husband is definitely the one to ask. If it's a suggestion, then I mean, that'd be cool for them, yeah.
Alright, they're still not in the game. You told them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He also has his ability where he can just chuck a rock at people. Hi-ya!
Yeah, it does a crowd control ability that basically just knocks you on your back.
Yeah, it knocks you on your back. It deals good amount of damage, but mainly it's for the stun.
And show what the shift does.
And the shift is this ball that absorbs any ballistic damage and turns it into a temporary shield.
Essentially a black hole.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Absorbs any projectile. So any bullet shot, melee's stuff still get through. But then it absorbs anything that flies at him and then turns it into his health, basically.
Yeah, so that the green health bar is an additional shield that I gain from absorbing those projectiles. And so Sigma is good at, as Lane was telling, poking. He's decent damage from range and can deal damage in an area like this, as well as if he's ever passed to, he can chuck rocks at people and knock them down. That one is it's a good ability. Also, a good combo with him is that these I think have good damage. I have time to accept that. You can throw a rock. You can do that. Okay. Well, most players have more health. You throw a rock, you can hit him twice, then melee is automatic kill on most characters.
He's a pretty good hero. He unfortunately struggles against certain compositions.
Anytime someone is too quick and fast and up in your face, he's dead in the water. But in any other situation where you're able to pace your opponents, he is an extremely well-versed character who, as like we were talking, has a lot of versatility to him, and personally my favorite to play. Also didn't get to showcase his ultimate. His ultimate has a large radius that kind of throws people in the air and slams them down, dealing exactly 50% of their base HP.
Yeah, he's a very technical hero.
Yeah.
He's not the easiest to play, but if you're really good at him, you can get a lot out of him. Personally, to fulfill that role, I would rather play Orisa because I feel like I can cycle her and get more value out of her generally.
Yeah, unfortunately, Orisa is just such a strong character.
She's surprisingly not very picked, like higher ranks.
Yeah.
Her pick rate's gone so far down because she used to be so overwhelming that if an enemy had an Orisa and you had an Orisa, could not kill each other. Would never happen.
All right, I'm gonna go tell him the food bribe.
Good luck. Alright, so right now we're just assembling our teams, and then this is that game mode where there's going to be a robot that spawns right there, and the enemy team, either team has to touch the robot to get him to push forward. So you're basically just fighting over control of the robot and you're pushing it forward. You can win by getting it all the way to the end, or just win by getting it the furthest by time runs out.
Good lord.
So graceful. Like
They have been
like
informed.
a baby born like moose just. They're once again going their same composition more or less, centering around a Reinhardt. We are going with a Zarya. We don't know it yet, but this is gonna be kind of tough for us.
Yeah, so as Lane was mentioning, Zarya is a tough matchup against their Reinhardt. Oh my god.
So Orisa is really good against Reinhardt because anytime Reinhardt tries to charge at you, just throw your javelin and stop him immediately, and then just shoot a shield and burn it down.
Pizza took the shots on every time. All right, they're down to Juno. We are also down to Juno.
Hey, Juno's gonna Juno, am I right?
Oh, Enjoy
We killed
Boy
their
gets taken
Reinhardt.
out.
This is very nice for us. We killed their Moira. They have no supports right now. Their healing is done for.
All right.
So now we're chasing them off. They're trying to regroup and get out. We won the first fight. Very good for us. Now in the lead. Yes.
All right, so now if we're talking, going back to the comp discussion, what would you say our comp is currently?
Our comp is a brawl comp.
Okay.
Zarya's close range, Reaper's close range. Cassidy is... His range is like 20 to 25 meters. It's too short to be considered a poke. And his nade does it stops certain things from happening, like you can't use movement abilities if he hits you with it, but it's super point blank range.
All right, so this Reinhardt is coming in and just absolutely disrupting our flow.
Yeah.
He
We are
was-
brawl comp versus brawl comp.
Yeah. Luckily, we wasn't able
We've taken him down again.
Wow, and I guess I must have
Like
missed
Moira here, like their enemy Moira just died.
Whoa! That McCree.
Very nice.
Cassie just got 2 kills. That is a complete team wipe for East Central.
Absolutely crushed him.
Wow.
Like, Moira here can only heal close range and can only damage close range. Our entire team is pretty much only close range.
We made it the first checkpoint with
Yep.
8 minutes left. This is
We're getting a
insane.
very good early lead.
Yes, this is insanely good for us.
Their enemy Reaper sitting up there. I don't know. He might try to drop and get an easy kill off on somebody.
You can see he's sitting in the blue outline.
Yeah.
Looks like he's being sneaky. He's
Oh,
coming in from the
behind,
back,
going for the Moira, but Moira has movement ability. Moira can just
Yeah.
get out immediately.
and he retreated. Not a
Got
good
his
move.
Wraith out. He should engage without his Wraith, but you know,
Reaper v Reaper, who wins?
Junkrat's ultimate is Rip Tires out.
He ran away.
Killed our Moira.
Bummer.
Our Reaper's dead. We've killed their support, but we've lost our other damage. We have our tank and 1 support.
Wow, it looks like they're actually countering our Zarya with another Zarya. Wow, so
Who used theirs? Oh, we just used our grab.
We wasted our grab ult.
I think that might have been a panic grab.
Yeah.
It's pretty common. We all do it a lot.
All right, Essential has lost that fight, and the bot is now going towards the other player's point, but we have good time to recuperate.
We're grouping up pretty close. They aren't going to get far without a fight.
Junkrat's doing some decent poke damage.
Cassidy is going to look at the Junkrat, decides it might not be worth it to chase that far. Oh, Cassidy. Cassidy on a little bit of a flanking mission, see drawing their attention, and that shows exactly how far Zarya can damage.
Mm-hmm.
We are using our Juno ultimate. We need to stay in it for it to be effective, otherwise it's kind of pointless.
That'd be cool if it did damage.
I swear it said it did.
I also thought it did
Their
damage.
Junkrat's kind of playing around us, trying to damage us from the side. We are we walked through them.
Yeah, no, that was, again, another team wipe.
Our Cassidy is doing super well this game.
Team kill.
Very, very good work.
Crazy good gameplay. I guess the Brownies was a good incentive. Because we're kind of dominating this game.
Brownies are nice.
Yeah, look, their robot wasn't even able to get to their own objective to push.
You want to tell us what kind of brownies you're going to bring them? Like gooey, chewy
Whoa,
brownies?
whoa, let's not jinx the
Is
team.
there going to be chocolate chips in there? No, we're going to win.
All right, Reaper pull.
There's going to be like nuts in there.
Put his ult out.
Our tank is very, very low. They have a Bastion. Bastion can absolutely melt a Zarya. They've got to be very careful.
Oh, and there's already popped the gravity ult, and look at that. Our entire team has been wiped out.
We are 3/4 of the way to winning, and they have to walk the robot all the way back. We will be regrouped and fight near the center once again. The only way for them to get anywhere is to beat us right here every time we regroup. But if we beat them and push it back, they're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah, as much as we did lose that last fight, it's because their respawn was so close to where they were at. So anytime we killed them, they come back so quickly.
The closer you get to their spawn, closer you get to winning, the harder it is.
And
our Cassidy has his ultimate. Nice! He picked off Ana. That's very, very
oh,
good.
Oh, and it comes from the back
Hiding
with a
behind.
flank.
He's forcing them back off. He killed their tank.
Brutal play from Zlega.
Oh, that's very unfortunate for UMT. Oh.
And again, they lost the fight right there at the point.
As I said, if we win the fight, we push the robot back up. They've made 0 progress, even though they won that team fight. You have to win 2 team fights to get some progress. That's what makes push very interesting. So as long as we keep pushing the robot right back here and make them use their ultimates, we are winning.
It looks like they're going for a Roadhog pick. Interesting.
See, they're using another ultimate right now just to get us to stop us from pushing. Absolutely chasing our Reaper. Wow.
It worked, but we didn't. Wasn't a complete loss here.
So
we're
what
hiding
could
around the
harm
corner.
us right here is if one of our people on our team die right now before we fully regroup. But it looks like they're being smart about it. They're backing up. They understand this. Yeah, there we go. Oh! See, this could potentially let them walk through this spot right here. We need to get a pick. We need to get a pick fast. Very nice. That'll give Zarya some charge.
In case anyone's wondering what just happened, Zarya just protected the Reaper from effectively dying, and when she does that, that beam does significantly more damage.
We have a lot of ultimates to use. Reaper's using his. We got out their Lucio. Unfortunately, their Torbjorn was able to take out a Reaper.
Bastion.
Oh, did I say Torbjorn?
Yeah, Torbjorn, yeah.
Silly me. Wow, okay. Yeah, we're walking through this. They were able to get 8 meters off. 7.5 meters, yep.
Okay, so that Juno ultimate was actually extremely helpful in letting our Cassidy stay alive to get all those kills.
Unfortunately, right now we're down on ultimate economy, so they have more ultimates than we do. But as I said, we're just literally walking back here. They're using all of their ultimates. We're getting back. We're using our ultimates, and they're getting nowhere.
Okay, McCree's using his. Let's see if he gets any picks. Whoa, he got 3? Absolutely insane move.
They've got to learn to, whenever Cassidy uses his ultimate, you got to stay behind cover.
Oh my god.
You cannot kill him, and you cannot survive.
That was crazy. And if you just saw, their Reaper just ulted and completely whiffed. They got maybe one of us, and then
They
we just
swapped the Junkrat, so now they were only going to have 2 ultimates, their tank and one of their supports. We're getting more progress off. We are using our utility better than they are currently.
But that Moira ult is doing some crazy damage right now.
Yeah, they're gonna wipe us here, but
Yep.
they did waste both of their ults. They're gonna have a Lucio ultimate for the next fight, which could let them push through us if they use it right.
Oh, the Moira had to chase down our Moira. Brutal.
Yeah.
And Juno,
Juno doing Juno
making her
things,
way
just
back.
running away.
Skating. Oh, look. What interesting noises she makes with her feet.
I don't think she makes any noises.
Yeah, it goes bloom, 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 bloom.
Huh. She's also not touching the ground.
Yeah, but she's at least walking.
It looks like Junkrat is their comfort pick. So whenever they don't know what's going on, maybe they're struggling. Seems like they go Junkrat, shoot some explosives.
Not saying no Diddy after saying there's not going to be nuts in there is shiesty activity.
Did you say that?
I don't think I did.
That's tough. Unfortunately, they were able to push the robot a little bit. We have a minute and a half left, but we have a very commanding lead.
Yeah. And again, we get our
Another high
Cassidy
new.
ult off.
They used their, yep.
Yeah, but they walked behind cover. It was a whiffed ult, but luckily we pushed them back. Ooh, the Reapers in our back lines. Died immediately.
Killed their Reaper. We lost a support. We killed one of their damage.
Yeah, we almost
have a very good shot of doing this. We
Yeah.
can stop them right here, push it up a while. We need to either kill their Roadhog or just walk through him and kill their supports. Reaper understands. Reaper
Yeah.
went behind. Yep, very nice. We've lost our tank, but Lucio should die here.
I know that Lucio actually ends up
No,
taking out
Lucio
the Reaper.
survives.
Brutal.
Very brutal.
Oh, but looks like that Sluggish Alien was
Their-
able to take out,
Their
yeah,
Lucio is just
cracked. Holy
absolutely popping off right now. They owe that entire fight to their Lucio.
crap. Lucio was able to clean up that Reaper and the Cassidy after Cassidy took out their tank.
Reaper
Yeah.
Cassidy and killed our tank. Yeah,
Oh,
Lucio put in some work. We are
people-
Reaper ultimating.
I was able to get,
We got one kill.
That could
Most
lead
of
to-
another kill. We got finished off by a teammate.
for anyone wondering, Lucio does next to no damage, so it's very surprising that, what?
If he hits all 3 headshots, you're like at a quarter
Yeah,
health.
but the projectiles are so slow, unless you're like
he's
up
good
and
at
personal.
close range. That's what he does. Then he boops you into a corner to keep you away from the team, and then just locks you there and shoots you.
But in my experience, Lucio is kind of hard to get kills with.
Where the final seconds were in overtime, they have to either make it the next couple meters to the point, or they will lose.
And even if they make
Junkrat ultimate could be bad. They
That
took
looks-
out our tank. Their Reaper's ultimate. Oh, this is very tough for us. It looks like they might hit the checkpoint.
yeah, so it's gone to overtime now, and looks like, but to
Oh,
maintain and
checkpoint didn't give them time. I don't run into this issue very often where we're on overtime right before a checkpoint.
well, so as they have overtime, what's going to happen is, okay, domain expansion, is that they're going to have to stay on this point the entire time of overtime. If we win this upcoming team fight, they just lose the game immediately.
Something to watch out for is a C9. Maybe their Reaper accidentally walks off point for just a second too long. It might happen, but Reaper seems to be very, very knowledgeable.
The tank's
about
out.
this. He's really paying attention.
Look at that complete
Looks
team
like we
wipe.
won this one.
Absolutely dominated the other team here. All right, you
So
better make
that's-
some banger brownies. You better make some great brownies.
Almost.
She said the third
Scores
game.
Huh?
She said third game, right?
Says they win. I assume she means the entire. Wait, let's watch
Oh,
this.
okay. Well, it was
Yeah.
probably that triple kill with his. has to be.
Absolutely popped off.
Look at this. Oh, he
Bang.
waited. Oh, they
Bang.
barely had a frame there
Ooh.
and took out their. Oh my
That
goodness!
was some great trigger discipline.
Crazy play from Slug and Jellian.
Very nice.
Crazy play. All right, what exactly did you say? How about they win this? They can bring Brian to the next team practice. Okay, so win this as in the whole game. Yeah, we still have one game left to go for the win. Some great plays. It looks like Lane has come out to really cheer on Slug and Jellian for those absolutely great Cassidy plays. All right, let's go a little bit and not desktop. Now let's go over, I think I'm going to go over Cassidy and Lucio. Okay, my Cassidy looks goofy, but he has a revolver. Revolver does pretty good damage. Also throws this to, what'd you call it? It isn't stun them, but what does it do?
It's called a hinder grenade. It hinders you. It stops you. You can still shoot. You can still use abilities. You just cannot use your movement abilities.
Okay, so you just can't
like
use.
Reinhardt couldn't charge out. Moira couldn't fade out. Like Winston can't jump away. Diva can't fly out. You can't really show it.
Yeah, it's hard because they're not moving, and even if they were moving, it wouldn't do anything because they just still
So
have no
like,
abilities.
show them your shift roll real quick.
Yeah, you can also press shift to roll forward like this to close a little distance and to avoid some shots.
So that is considered a movement ability. So say he got hindered, he would not be able to do that.
Correct.
It would stop him and basically get him in place and slow him down a bit. It used to just literally freeze you and stun you so you couldn't do anything, but the developers felt like that wasn't very enjoyable for the enemy.
Yeah, a lot of reworks happened for Overwatch 2. That was one of them. So he has the main single fire, but he also has an ability called Fan the Hammer, where he uses all shots that are left in his reserve and deals a crazy amount of damage up close.
You can shoot all that, roll to reload instantly, and then do it again. It's
Yes,
really nice.
rolling does reload instantly. So, boom, and then. Okay, well I missed some of those shots,
Using
but
your ultimate also reloads too, so a lot of high-level players, because Cassidy's ultimate is very hard to get value out of, so sometimes you will start your ultimate and cancel it just to get another reload in, so you can fan the hammer again or finish a kill.
so his ultimate locks onto any opponent's heads that we see currently, and so what it'll do is just automatically get a headshot, and if the headshot connects, they just die. So
it takes time to lock on, and the more health, see the tank bot took way longer to lock on.
yeah.
So tanks are really hard to kill with this. So if you kill a tank with it, that means the tank kind of just did not get it behind cover, despite the ample amount of time.
All right, and then I'm gonna go move on to Lucio.
Lucio is a very fun hero, one of the original heroes.
Gotta go change my skin. Looks goofy.
No, can't.
Guess I can't. Okay. He is very fast and can run on walls, which is one of his key thing is that he can some crazy mobility if I can time it right. Wall run allows him to go pretty fast and allows him to scale some stuff that he wouldn't normally be able to. He also has an ability where when I press shift, I switch from making everyone around me faster to healing everyone around me. So you can see I'm moving a little slower now, but at the expense of healing my teammates. It's not a lot of healing, but it's a decent amount. Now I can up both the speed effect and the healing effect by pressing E. They heal a little faster now, but I only have that every once in a while. With shift, I can switch as many times as I want. Now his main attack doesn't do a ton of damage. Now I'm able to kill that, but these bots have relatively low health. But as Lane was mentioning earlier, all 3 headshots can actually do a decent amount of damage. And his last ability is left click is, I don't know what it's officially called, or right click, my bad. But
Everybody calls it
the
boop.
Yeah, so you just boop.
It's really good for hitting people right off the map. It's called being a Reddit Lucio whenever you're riding along walls getting super fast and you're just going to straight boop people right off the map.
Yeah.
It can make for a really fun montage, like trick shotting in Call of Duty does. Yeah. You can get to going really fast.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing.
I used to be able to go pretty fast
You
with
get the
Lucio.
speed boost from jumping off the wall. Like
Yeah.
you do that and then you get faster. So a tech you want to do is kind of just tap spacebar. So every time you hit the wall, spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. And it's kind of like Counter-Strike surfing, if anybody knows what that is. You can kind of do it like that, like how you surf in Counter-Strike, and kind of get faster that way too.
Then his ultimate is a very powerful ability that gives everyone, everyone in this nearby, boom, a crazy amount of temporary shield. Now, if you look at his health bar, a ton of green appeared, but it's slowly going away. So really good for burst protection, but kind of goes away pretty quickly. So it's really good for a really strong and crucial push, because that extra amount of health can really turn the tides in how the game is played.
Yeah, it can also stop certain ultimates, like Junkrat's Tire deals a massive amount of instant damage. It can make you survive that.
Yes, that is also a good note.
You're just bumping into everything.
Well, I used to be able to do it pretty well on console, funny enough.
Console's easy.
Yeah, console's
The
pretty easy.
controller's so easy to do it with.
Yeah, bunny hopping on controller is pretty fun. We're not in the game yet, they're talking. And then let's go, who did we just mention? We just mentioned Junkrat. Ignore my goofy skins, I just equipped the nearest one I have. So Junkrat, I probably not the best person to tell what he does, because I know his basic abilities. He shoots these little balls that blow up, not a whole lot of range, but this
They
ability.
actually have very, very far range.
Yes.
They're just projectile based, so the further you want, the higher you have to aim. And you know, standard physics, 45-degree angle is about as far as you're probably gonna get with distance. So you are limited, but you can also, without seeing the enemy, just fire shots and just get an accidental kill, get
Yeah.
some damage.
Like if I can't see that tank very well, but if I could just shoot over it. Okay, well that would have just killed me. He also has an ability to launch like this mine that it pushes back and deals damage to opponents. But the more important part is if I stand near it, boink. Okay,
Right click.
right click. Thank you. If I stand near it, kaboing! I get a ton of
Very
air.
good movement.
He also has a bear trap.
If you
We
walk
all-
over it, you're stuck in place.
We all know what bear traps do. Very interesting, very technical character. I've never been that great with him, but
A notable thing about the explosives that he fire is if they hit objects, they will just bounce.
Yeah.
And after a certain amount of time, they'll blow up. But if they hit an opponent, they will blow up immediately. So you can get close range and just nail somebody very quickly. Or you can stand far away in safety and just kind of spam it and maybe get a lucky kill. It's very nice.
domain expansion, 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Gotta win the evening C. Gotta win.
Okay, my bad. I gave them false hope, but
Did you tell them that one
yes, I
match?
did. Yes, I
You
did.
lied to them.
I guess so. Well, hey, if they pull through, I didn't actually lie.
I need them to pull through because then I'm gonna feel bad about it. You might be guilt tripped into doing it now because he lied to them. But I don't think you'll need to be guilt tripped into it because we're gonna win.
We got it in the bag. We win this last game.
Easy, you know.
Entire night.
Yeah, we know what we're doing
Hours.
out here. Yep.
Ex Rono.
So this one's Flashpoint. It's the same thing. You just, as we saw in Eichenwald, the castle map, you capture the point, and actually the very first rounds we played was Control, where you capture the point and hold it. It's like that, except it ticks by way faster, and you do it first to 3 times wins instead of the 2. It's Flashpoint because, man, it really just flashes by and you just hold the point. Okay, it looks like they're playing Sigma. Sigma going Junkrat again, Mei again, Zenyatta again. Kiriko's different. We're playing an Orisa. Mexron is now our tank. This could be
Interesting
very
play.
interesting. Oh, Reaper is sitting out. I see. The only concern I would have on this composition is that Moira might not, Orisa might not get enough healing from Moira and Mercy, but we'll just have to see. Oh, that's always tough.
Yeah. Getting hit with that rock is always so brutal because you're stunned. You're locked for at least a second. All right, the tank v tank right now.
Yeah.
We lost.
Orisa wasn't quite able to get enough healing out of it. See, I like the movement. It's nice movement. I recently learned how she actually moves around like that, and I felt very silly because I've been playing for years. Never knew.
Mercy's ability is she anchors onto a teammate, and she can either heal them or boost their damage. That's kind of it. She can fly around and
Yeah,
revive.
she can
players.
also, like, she can see those little markers over people. She can kind of dash to them. And she can also resurrect a teammate every, like, 25 or 30 seconds.
Yeah. It takes a few seconds to get off, so you're very vulnerable while doing it.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that she's consistent healing and damage boost. Oh!
Unfortunately, whenever she javelin spins, it stops all projectiles, but not that rock, and I don't know why. It's
The
very
ro-
unfortunate.
The rock is heavy. That's why.
Well, yeah, a lot of things are heavy. Yeah, but I don't know.
Alright, looks like we're going to lose this first flashpoint. We've lost 2 of the 3 main team fights, so we might as well just, call it a loss and move on to the
Yeah,
next
if they
one.
have it. We can't stop this because it ticks up so fast. As you can see, more than 1% per second, so it's very quick.
Takes about a full minute for each flashpoint.
It's very, very quick.
It's a little more than a minute, but
I can't give you the exact time because it's not something that I found important enough to know the exact time of. I just know it's very quick, and you get 2 big team fights. So we got our Mercy picked off. That's not very good for us. Now we have to defend this point. Our Cassidy got picked off on the side. Very unfortunate. We're starting this fight 2 teammates down.
yeah, and that
And there's
Sigma
Sigma.
ult.
That's the ultimate he was talking about. And this is gonna be the end of our Orisa. That Moira ultimate that we used was unfortunately not a great one because we already lost that, so it was best to get out and save that for the next team fight. But those kinds of decisions are always kind of tough to see in the moment.
All right, they're just holding the point. We're trying to get in, but like as Lane was pointing out, that Sigma is a poke character. A lot of these characters are really good at dealing damage from a distance, and so we just have to get in close to deal a lot. But that's their issue, is they're keeping us at distance. Will this Cassie ult get anything?
It's very interesting because Orisa and Sigma kind of do the same thing. They shoot from a distance, and if you get too close, they use one of their abilities to knock you back.
All right.
So it's always very interesting to see them fight. The only way Orisa really wins is get a lot of healing and walk forward. So if they're wanting to do this with Orisa, okay, never mind, they're going Reinhardt. They're just gonna run in and kill everything they can. Our Cassidy might get caught here.
Okay, so I put a stopwatch. It takes a minute and 9 seconds. Minute and 9.82 seconds for a full flashpoint to get secured. So a minute 10.
So if the opponents secure the next point, they will win the map. That will put us to 2-2, and we will go to overtime for the final point, like final map of the series. And I believe final. No, what is final map? Is it Clash?
I think so, yeah.
Not to brag, but
Yeah.
4 matches, we've only gotten to it once, so I don't quite remember, because this is a different league than we played last semester.
Oh, that Sigma ult got 3 of them. Brutal.
But did not secure a kill, and that's what matters.
But it gets them super low. Oh.
Yep, Sigma was anti-healed, so that purple thing means that he cannot receive healing. So that Transcendence that Zenyatta just used was absolutely purposeless.
Well,
did nothing.
You say that purple thing. Zenyatta also has a purple thing that just doesn't just deal damage
You know
over
the
time.
purple around the health bar?
Yeah.
No, Zenyatta's thing is called a Discord Orb, and it has like a little minus sign, a little bubble. It just makes you take, I think, 25% increased damage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the exact number, but I think that's correct. So it's really good for people like a Mauga, since Mauga can't protect himself very well. It makes him take increased damage, or Roadhog.
This is not looking good for us.
We've slept there, Ryan. Put him on a little
Yeah.
bit of a timeout. Oh, that was very nice dynamite.
But the point's already at 77%.
Yeah, we have to get in there in just a couple of seconds. And our tank is back, so our tank will have to kind of just run in there. Unfortunately, their Junkrat has his ultimate, so
Get in there, get in there.
Junkrat might just accidentally just wipe the team.
All right, we're in.
They've walled off our tank. Our tank is dead. It's
We're still on the
not
point.
good for us. Looks like we're
Oh.
gonna lose this one.
Yep. Complete team wipe for UMT. And we are going on to game 3.
I have always hated Flashpoint. Last semester, anytime we had to
My
fight
bad.
Flashpoint,
Game
we
5.
just wrote it off as an automatic loss. We were like, okay, well, we're gonna lose this one. We already know we're gonna lose this one. We'll be ready for the next one.
Flashpoint is difficult. A lot of movement needed for it.
It's I think it's a very poorly designed game mode. It doesn't feel good. It gives you a lot of stress related to the time it takes for you to just lose the point. You lose your first initial team fight, they capture it. You get one more chance, and it always feels bad.
All right, on to game 5. We are 2-2 going to
2-2.
Clash.
This is the tiebreaker. Whoever wins this next map wins this whole thing.
Is it Clash or is it just escort the payload?
Well, they have something for a round 6, but a round 6 isn't possible, so I don't know why they have that in the rules.
Well, we played Clash once.
I mean, well, it is possible because you can technically draw,
Yeah.
but really, good luck doing that. I think we have it. Clash is a lot like Flashpoint, but slower. You capture the point very slowly. You have to stand on it, capture it very slowly, kind of like you see whenever somebody gets on a fresh point. But once you capture it, it's yours, and you move on to the next point. It's like there's a whole line. It's like 5 or 6 points. You start in the middle. You win that one. You get to the next point. Next point, closer and closer to the enemy spawn. So it's harder and harder every time. And you basically go back and forth until the first person to capture like 5, I think. Or you could win in just 3 by pushing all the way to the enemy spawn and capturing that last one as well. So it is potentially the fastest game mode. It could be over in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not very common though.
Also, again, it might just be payload.
I don't think, no.
Well, so game 5 last
Because
semester
round
was
6
always
is
payload.
escort/hybrid, but you pick a map that's not been played so far, I think.
Okay, well then it might be Clash, because I remember last semester all of our game 5s were just escort. But I know that Clash has been added since then, or maybe it hasn't.
Flashpoint was new last semester. Clash was introduced just like a handful of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I think start of, season 12 actually, so it's actually been around longer than I thought. But yeah, that and Push was also a new game mode for Overwatch 2. Push only has two
maps.
2 maps. Really?
Mm-hmm.
New Queen
Coliseum.
Street, Coliseo. No. Esperanza, 3 maps.
Oh, 3 maps. Okay, my bad.
Clash only has 2, so they're together 5 maps.
Sorry,
Which
Cody was
Escort
pulling
and
in.
Hybrid both have more, I believe.
Switch to the spectator slot. You're filling up one of the team spots.
How do I do that?
Why don't they move them? Yeah, they're supposed to move them.
How do I move? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't move yourself.
Yeah, I can't move
Otherwise,
myself.
you can just put yourself in the enemy team and
Put me in, coach. Put me in. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to dominate.
I thought we wanted to win.
Yeah.
Yeesh. It's kind of funny that you're in.
Here I can have
Imagine
one.
if they start the match.
I can have them. They can play over here.
They took you out.
No.
Rats. You were a hidden trap card. We were gonna take them out.
Yeah, we were gonna just dominate them.
Guess they just didn't think you were pretty enough to play.
Nope. Unfortunately, I didn't make
Not
the
bell
cut.
of the ball. Nope. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get through this.
I'll find a way. I'll struggle.
We have student therapy.
We do. Yeah. One of the counselors is like 3 foot tall. I swear to God, she is so tiny. I don't remember
3
her
feet
name.
is very tiny.
I know she. Okay, I'm exaggerating. I don't remember her name, but I remember like walking past her at one point and realized that she might literally be less than half my height, which is 3
Yeah.
foot. Yeah.
Well, 3 foot 1.5 inch, correct?
Oh yeah, 3.5 inches. Yeah. Well, no, 3
you-
foot, half an inch.
You're 6'1"?
I'm 6'1".
Oh, you're shorter than I thought. Yeesh.
What?
Yeah, 3 foot,
Oh,
half an inch.
I'm sorry, Mr. 5'6". I can't compete.
5'6", buddy. I am the optimal height for a human being at 5'9.5".
Ah, okay.
Yep, perfect height scientifically and the average. The world's made for me, not you. Good luck climbing in a Lamborghini one day, buddy.
Oh, yeah,
I will.
Good
I'll
luck
have a fun
climbing a
time.
Lamborghini. Good luck for me. You should be saying good luck on riding roller coasters.
Yeah, this guy, we sat in a line to ride the Kraken at the Oklahoma City Fair. We stood in line for like over an hour. We get there. This dude doesn't fit in the seat.
I couldn't fit.
The guy was literally running back and ramming into
I
it.
couldn't fit.
We had to take a walk of shame away from it.
It was embarrassing, yeah. And like, I like to let the record say I'm a little chubby. I'll give that. I'm not that fat. And so it was pressing on my shoulders and it was pressing on like my waist area. And I was like, dang, this is embarrassing.
I was just in there, just buckled up, just ready to go, just watching him just fail
World was
over
meant
and
for,
over.
yeah, world was not meant for me. The
No.
Kraken was not meant to for me. That's actually the second time that's happened to me. The first time was on a kiddie
You think
ride.
you'd learn?
So,
Just
well, the
be
first
smaller.
was on a kiddie ride. It was at the
Why
Santa
would you
Cruz.
try to ride a kiddie ride?
Because I was with my my niece and 2 of my mom's friends' children.
Why?
Was watching them.
You were just like, hey, these kids, I'm babysitting them. I'm just gonna take them to ride rides.
Well, we were at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
The what? Where?
The Santa
Some
Cruz.
California thing?
The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. in the hot Californian sun. Ba-da-da-da. Yeah, I got that theme song memorized.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that California stuff.
Yeah, he's not cool enough.
Too
That's
far,
it.
too
Just not
far
cool
west
enough.
for me, frankly.
But we were there, and there was like I think my mom and her friend were. I don't know what they were doing, but I was with. I don't think my niece was there actually. I think it was just her children or
So
my
you
her
were
friend's
lying.
children. Okay, it was her friend's children. She has like 4 of them. Good lord. I had to watch them, and so we were doing like this little kiddie ride area, and I could fit most of them. We got in this one because most of them obviously I could see it would be able to fit because anyone over the age of 12 couldn't fit. And so there was one. I'm like, yeah, I should be able to get it. And he pushes it down. I'm just like, And he's just like, sorry, man, you can't ride this one. I'm like,
Man, I was really excited for this one too. Couldn't ride little Mickey Mouse teacups.
no, it was one of the ones that like kind of swing but keep you stationary or keep you level.
Mm-hmm. Whenever I have kids one day, I really hope they're not scared of stuff like that. I take them on like the little, you gotta take them on little carousels, get them a little bit of like a warm up, And then you gotta put them on like some little fireball machine that goes in circles, scar them a little bit.
No, you gotta put them on the brain drain to make them hate theme parks.
You gotta build character, and this is how you do it, frankly. I mean, it's worked for thousands of years. Why would it stop working? Am I right?
Yeah.
Trauma makes you stronger.
No common therapy in the era of Jesus. Put them on a roller coaster.
How are diamonds made, huh? Pressure. Yep. Gotta burn the wood to make some charcoal, right?
Burn the wood to make some charcoal.
Yeah.
They're made out of wood.
In Minecraft, at least. I assume we're last the same.
I thought it was like animal bones.
I don't think animal bones burn.
They 100% do. What do they do? Melt?
No, they splinter and like turn into like powder. You ever seen like what do you
Oh, cap lock is on.
just yelling at your
What
brave
is
browser?
charcoal made? Not make. Made of.
This guy has to look at the keyboard to type.
Charcoal fuel. Primarily carbon, specifically form of car.
Char.
Char. Which is a residue produced through pyrolysis process. Pyrolysis is a low oxygen, high temperature chemical reaction that drives a volatile compound such as water, methane, hydrogen, and tar from wood and other organic materials.
Yeah, it's a whole chemical process that just turned basically wood into carbon.
So it's made usually from wood, coconut shells, peat, coal, petroleum, and kitchen and agricultural waste.
Yeah, normally wood because it's meant to be kind of like a.
Yeah, I know
don't
that.
mine for it.
Well, I know that
Like in Minecraft, you don't have to mine for charcoal. You just burn wood with wood and infinite fuel. It's yeah.
Sure. I know infinite fuel. You gotta cut down trees, Bucko.
Trees regrow. They're a renewable resource.
Just use a bucket of lava like every cool kid.
Yeah, a bucket of lava runs out.
You can make infinite lava.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot.
Dripstone to a cauldron. Easy. Infinite lava source.
What?
Okay, so you get
What
dripstone.
are you on about?
With dripstone, you put the lava on top of it, right? So you know how dripstone drips water because there's water on top of it. If you put lava, it drips lava. Being serious. And if you have that drip go into a cauldron, that one block of lava will never alter. It'll always be the same block of lava, but that cauldron of lava will fill up. It's a slow process.
What
Don't get me
update
wrong.
was this?
Caves and Cliffs? The first one.
1.19?
I think 1.17.
1.7?
Caves.
Is this the
and-
one where they ruined diamond mining? And it's slate and like they changed the Y coordinates?
Oh, Deep Slate.
Hated that.
I love Deep Slate.
That's cool for building materials, but it sucks for
When
mining.
was what's it called? Dripstone added.
To Minecraft.
All right, Dripstone was Caves and Cliffs Update Part 1, which was released in 2021.
1.17.
Well, I was right, 1.17, yeah. Yeah, I got my Minecraft updates down
2021.
3
Yeah.
whole years ago. Crazy.
Yeah, but why would you do that instead of just grabbing some trees? Or get fortune on your pickaxe and just hit one little coal deposit? Keep
Yeah,
good for, like, weeks.
honestly, the keeping coal is pretty good because
Yeah.
the thing is that a block of coal burns for less time than lava. The bucket of lava burns for like by far the longest amount of time.
Yeah, but it runs out.
I mean, it runs out, but you just get another bucket of lava, and by the time, funny enough, by the
But-
time it's consumed all of its stuff, you might have been able to get at least half of a cauldron full by then.
Outside of dripstone, lava is a finite resource. It's not like water. There is a finite amount of it.
Yeah, but
Well, Not technically, since worlds are infinite,
Yeah.
but before, if you take out infinite worlds, because in that case, everything's renewable, you'll never run out of anything, but at that point, you'll be running for, like, days. You could literally get up to eons just running, theoretically, without running into any lava. But yeah. We have Rialto here, so I guess we are doing an escort. So...
Oh. Get burned.
Then
I
is
was
it-
completely unsure of this.
Yeah, one of the rounds is you pick between 2 game modes, because they have escort and hybrid combined. It might be push and clash, or clash and flashpoint, but I'm not exactly sure.
Why was my spectating abilities?
I'll just look it up.
I've been crippled. I've been crippled and I'm upset. Those bastards.
Hey, buddy. Children might be watching. Okay, so yeah, so last round they could have picked either flashpoint or flash.
Okay. A wider of a clash. Alright, we're getting some good, I guess, Moira gameplay here. She threw a yellow ball. The yellow ball heals any opponent or teammates that it passes by. So the yellow heals, the purple takes health. The purple ball also takes health from opponents.
Yeah, so as you see the healing on the right side, there's a bar, the amount of healing. You can recharge that either slowly over time or damage them with your little bat thingy. So she's very
Whoa.
oriented to have to do damage to heal.
Alright, that Roadhog just hooked the living crap out of her and showed her what it meant to die.
Yep. I've never died in this video game before.
Nope.
Now she knows.
Alright, looks like the Ashe took some serious damage from Torbjorn. Oh, and they traded. Rare sight to see in this game.
Counter-Strike could never. It's not even possible to trade in Counter-Strike with bullets.
What, they all hit scan or something?
All hit scan, and you cannot be the exact same thing. It's just not possible. Like, you can display as the same, but it is literally not possible to both die to each other outside of something like a Molotov or a grenade. But guns, not possible.
Yeah.
Fun fact. It's been tested very thoroughly.
In video games, there are 2 types of weapons, projectile weapons or hit scan. Projectile means that there's a physical bullet that flies through the air, hits the opponent. Hit scan means the instant you press your trigger, instantaneously hits the whatever it's pointing at. You might think to yourself that, wow, hit scan seems like it's objectively the better way to go. Give or take. Sometimes projectile works better, sometimes hit scan works better.
Hit scan's always best. That's why projectile heroes have to be balanced very carefully.
Alright, looks like that we're approaching the checkpoint at a decent pace. Honestly, defense was doing a good
Reaper
job.
Ultimate, clear 2.
Nice.
With our Ashe killing one of them, cleaning up their team.
Yeah.
We should be able to get this checkpoint right here.
I feel like that was besides this Junkrat, it was a complete team wipe.
Like, imagine if this Junkrat could just click at you and blow you up. Be very overpowered. So, projectiles, they're slow moving. You have to kind of do some prediction.
Rip Ashe.
But the trade-off is that they are more impactful generally.
Alright, we got 4 of our ults up. I have no idea what they're at. Probably pretty similar. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we do not have spectate all currently. We are only able to spectate our team, so we have some less information than we would. But it's looking good for us. Our Zarya should push up. Could literally walk through the Roadhog and kill that Zenyatta without a problem. That high of a charge should be very simple.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the
we can
Roadhog
also
missed his
slow down
hook.
the Roadhog if Transcendence happen and their Juno ultimate.
Alright,
This
healing
is
central.
actually good for us because now neither of their supports are going to have their ultimates. So we are up on the ultimate economy, so we can win this next push.
I guess Ashe ulted, I didn't even notice. Oh, Bob's right there.
Bob, yeah. So they just used both their support ultimates at the same time. It looks like they didn't communicate that they were going to do it.
We
and
also-
now they lost it as well, so they are very unfortunate for them.
Yeah, we also used 2 of our ultimates, our Ashe and our Moira. But luckily, one of our supports does, and one of our...
Our tank ultimate is the most important one. Hopefully they can wait until Reaper gets his ultimate, and then they can lock them in place, and then just have Reaper just kill everybody that's
Oh!
locked in place.
Torbjorn ultimate down, you touch the red, you die.
You don't die.
Okay.
is really hot.
Yeah,
Floor is lava and all.
You take a lot of damage.
It hurts. It really burns.
Go ouch.
Yeah, they've wasted another ultimate. Both their damage have used both of their ultimates as well.
And
They used Riptire, killed a couple of us, got good value out of it. It looks like we're gonna have to push back and regroup. Arjuno might want to play slightly further back. Getting too close up is kind of dangerous, especially with that Junkrat.
Alright.
Using our support ultimate. Hopefully people stay in it, get some healing.
Honestly, that was a pretty good use of our ultimate. We were able to take out the tank and their Junkrat, and our team is absolutely sank in that ultimate
Fortunately,
usage.
it looked like, okay, good. Reaper did not use his ultimate. I was worried that we did, in which case would have been a bit overkill.
Ooh, the
but
Mei.
They thought about it and they didn't use it, which is very good for us. Shows a lot of restraint. Oh, Reaper is unable to heal. Back out. Unfortunately, supports pretty much have to always see somebody to heal them. We have yet to have a support that can just heal through walls, because that would be pretty broken.
Kiriko, arguably.
No, can't.
You can just teleport.
She's not healing through the wall then. She's
Whatever.
on the other side of the wall suddenly.
Oh, Roadhog all right in that pretty powerful choke point.
Gotta be very careful here. Could be pushed right off the edge.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Looks like they may try to wall us off just to get to secure the damage. It did not
Killing
work.
their Zenyatta.
Okay, good plays.
Zarya is absolutely charged.
Yeah.
So her bubbles, if you shoot them, the enemy shoots her bubbles she puts out, makes that number right there go higher, makes her do way more damage. So they're basically helping us right now. They are the reason why Zarya can walk through and do so much damage.
She's doing cracked amount of damage right
Yeah.
now. That
She can absolutely melt somebody. And she has both bubbles up, so she can literally set 100 until we win, or she dies. She needs to use one now,
yeah.
because you can get a maximum of 40 off of it.
Reaper ult still up.
Unfortunately, has kind of juggled it a little bit incorrectly. But it looks like we're going to be wiped off this.
Nice. I don't know why I said that.
Wrong team,
Wrong team, wrong team.
Dad, boo. That, like, not even that good of a kill, honestly.
Roadhog kills with the hook are always fun to watch. Now, unfortunately, it's the other team. I understand that.
Yeah,
but we have
traitor.
3 of our ults up.
Ult is short for ultimate.
This is the truth.
Fun fact. Ooh, see? That's what I was worried about, was our Juno being caught by some Junkrat bullets. What do you even call them? Grenades? Bombs, I guess? Renata.
Ooh.
Our Moira almost got absolutely bodied there. We have Coalescence, which is her ultimate's name, so they can group up and she can press Q and just heal and damage everybody at the same time.
It's hard to decide where it's good to use, especially right now.
It's always tough.
I'd say right now, but I'm a bad player, so. Ooh, ice wall completely blocking her
Nobody's
off.
trying to break the wall, which is always very problematic. Puts your team in a bad situation where if you don't break the wall, sometimes people can't get through the wall and they're trapped and they die.
All right.
Looks like we wasted. It happens. That does.
Oh, and that Roadhog is able to cycle through his ult so
Oh,
well.
we are turning it back.
All right, looks like we killed their. Wow.
This is
So-
what makes games so exciting, because it really looked like we were just gonna absolutely lose that one, and then we didn't.
See, it only does like ticks of 1 damage though.
Very low damage. As we saw earlier, it was enough to kill on him. Juno ultimate, so now our team has a lot of healing.
Yeah.
So we might be able to just
We have
finish
this.
this half.
Yeah.
and then we will have to defend now, and they attack. So if we just don't let them get to the end, we will win. And then we did it. That's it.
All right. 1 second. Boop. Got one in the evening. Last thing said, okay.
Gotta say, chat, you're kind of quiet. If you hit the little send a message part and then type some stuff, we can get this chat rolling. We'd be very hype out here.
3 minutes later.
In 3 minutes, I expect to hear some woohoos. You know?
In case you want to wear, we got merch. I got a cool hat on.
It's so dirty. What did you do to it?
I sweat in it a lot.
It's discolored. That's a
From
black
sweat.
hat. It's turning like a maroon almost.
It's
How is
cool.
this possible?
It's so cool.
You know you can wash things, right?
Like, can you wash hats?
You can wash anything. You can literally just submerge it in water and scrub it.
But you have to put in the work.
I might consider doing that.
Yes, you can also wash your underwear, Elias.
I know you can wash underwear,
You're
Lane.
like, dang nabbit, I just throw them away and buy new ones.
No, there's some guy that came into Home Depot. He's like, yeah, if the chain breaks on my chainsaw, I just buy a new chainsaw. I was like, whoa, we got chains on the wall there, sir.
Okay, Mr. Moneybags. Yeesh. Like, if I win the lottery, I'm not going to tell anybody, but there will be signs.
All right, they are coming out strong with a Farah. Interesting choice.
Aura up in the air. Let's see if we can deal with her. We have a Cassidy that can shoot her out of the sky.
Is Cassidy hit scan?
Yes.
Good.
Note with the instant travel time for bullets.
Yeah.
Click. Damage. Reaper's also hit scan, but Reaper's also very close. Ooh, yeah. Venture is very strong now, and I have no idea why. They didn't get buffed. They didn't get changed. I think it's the fact that Sombra is nerfed into the ground that more people are playing Venture now to deal with people.
Oh, I think people are just learning how to play them more.
Because Sombra's gone, so Venture's really good for diving widows now.
Sombra, for anyone unaware, is not in fact gone. She has just been nerfed into literal oblivion.
Doesn't exist anymore.
She
Gone.
cannot.
Deleted
Yeah.
from the game. They just left her on there so people can feel like they still have a choice. But they
Oh,
don't. Very nice.
Nice
shot.
kill.
They gotta make sure that Mercy doesn't resurrect. Mercy's always like to do a sneaky res. You'll forget she's even there, and then she'll just run in and resurrect somebody.
All right, he's got his ult up.
Gotta watch out for that Pharah. The Pharah is back. Pharah can do a lot of damage.
And they are doing the Farah Mercy strat, also
Kinda.
known as Pharmacy.
Their Mercy is ignoring their Pharah too often to try to heal their team.
That was actually a pretty good ult on our part. We were able to take out their Venture and their tank.
Pharah wasted their ultimate.
Oh, Reaper Reap took out Juno.
They
This looks...
resurrected their tank, so now we get to stagger their tank. So
All right.
The tank will now respawn later than the rest of the
And
team.
the Farah gets killed. That is a
Farah
team
gets
kill for
staggered.
East Central. Let's go. All right, as you can remember from last time when we were pushing, we didn't get stopped at all nearby. We kept pushing until we got around to that bridge, but we haven't even gotten there for those guys. So, I mean, I'm not going to call it a game or anything, but we're playing against the chumps right now.
We respect all opponents at ECU.
We are top banana.
What?
They are chimp chumps. We are top banana.
We are top banana. You heard it here first, folks. ECU is top banana. What are your opinions on a plantain?
I like them fried.
Why do they exist? They're literally just a trick banana.
They're bigger and they're firmer.
They're yellow and they're banana shaped. So why aren't they a banana?
That makes sense. 2-minute delay is a bit of a bummer. I understand.
It really kills the interaction. I wish we could do something about that. It's almost to the point where I'm
Stream
about to
typing.
just want to start doing replays instead, so we can all just talk at the same time.
That's actually not a bad idea. But I think live streaming is more in the spirit of an
It
event.
is. It's just really unfortunate. They let the Mercy get the res, so looks like our tank's absolutely slaughtered.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. They will probably get this checkpoint.
But they only have 48 seconds left to do it.
Ooh, Kathy took a
That's
direct
plenty of
rocket.
time.
Direct rockets are very good.
All right, D.
Cass?
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa, whoa! What
Okay.
happened? What happened?
Looks like they might not get the checkpoint. This is why I said might. You never know.
Oh my God, that's play of the game. That's play of the game right there. Now you guys at home can't see this. The entire JV team just went crazy in the room.
I was this close to
Insane,
saying the enemy team would get the checkpoint, but something always happens.
insane play from Reaper Reap. That was.
Absolutely clobbered them, killed all 5 of them.
I can't believe I missed it.
Now all they have to do is kill the enemy team and don't let them back on, and they win.
And look at that. We got rid of their tank,
We
Venture,
won.
and support. We won the game.
We won the whole series.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just won. What a clutch play from Reaper Reap. That was
Tonight-
insane.
Tonight goes to ECU. Let's watch us play the game. We
Brownies,
didn't actually get to see what
brownies.
happened. Brownies.
Play of the, I swear if it's not that play.
It's just he gets one kill and that's it.
It's not. It's not the play. Are you kidding me?
See, this is why I play the game is so broken. The other one was better. So they ranked this one better because he didn't use his ultimate. That's the reason. Because they view kills with ultimate as lesser than just normal kills.
Can I like replay games I've been in? Is that can I do that? No.
It's not even on your history. We would have to actually go to his account and look at his or one of their accounts and just go to the replay. But he would have a highlights section that would show that. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Dang, I wish I had the foresight to watch Reaper at that very moment.
I didn't even see Reaper go in
Same.
until I
No,
saw the kill feed.
I literally didn't. Just boom, crazy plays.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, all right, they got
Absolutely
the checkpoint. We're
Crazy
moving on.
plays.
Dead. All dead.
Woo! All right, that was a very volatile game for East Central. We won 2-3. This is what I believe the second game JV has won in the season, or third.
We won last week too, I think.
Yeah, I don't think we won before that.
No. We
Okay.
had a rough start, but
No, the team is progressively getting much better. They're
we have
progressively-
won every game the last 2 weeks.
Yes, this is true.
Next week we'll win again.
Absolutely. All right, thanks everyone for tuning in. As you got to watch, and if you tune in for the Super Smash Bros, we'll work on it next week. But yeah, I will see you guys whenever I see you. Bye.